You reach out to shake someone's hand and something stops you cold. Not the handshake itself, what you feel underneath it. The hand gripping yours is ice cold. Not winter cold, not nervous cold, something deeper than that. Something that makes every instinct in your body whisper that something is fundamentally wrong with the person standing right in front of you. This is a true account that has circulated among railway workers for decades, and depending on who you ask, it either has a perfectly rational explanation or absolutely none at all. It was a late autumn evening on a rural passenger train somewhere in Central Europe. A conductor named Aldric was working his usual overnight route, a quiet stretch of track that wound through farmland and small forgotten towns. The kind of run where you might see a dozen passengers total. That night, he noticed a woman sitting alone in the last car. She was dressed unusually formally for a train ride. Dark coat, gloves removed and folded neatly on her lap. She was looking out the window, but not the way people normally do, not watching the landscape pass. More like she was watching for something specific. Aldric approached to check her ticket. She smiled and handed it over without a word. Everything was in order. But when she handed the ticket back, her fingers brushed his hand, and he nearly dropped everything he was carrying. Her hand was not just cold, it had no warmth at all, not the slightest trace of body heat, like pressing your palm against marble that had been sitting in the dark for years. He composed himself and moved on. But he kept glancing back. At the next stop, 3 other passengers boarded the last car. Aldric watched carefully. The woman did not acknowledge them. She did not shift in her seat. She did not blink at the noise of the doors. When they reached the final destination and the lights came on fully in the car, Aldric walked back to collect anything left behind. The woman was gone. Her seat was empty. Her gloves were still folded on the seat beside where she had been. But here is the part that railroad staff who repeat this story always emphasize. He checked the passenger log. Her ticket had been purchased 40 years prior. The name on the record matched a woman who had died on that exact route, on that exact date, 4 decades before Aldric ever set foot on a train. Now some people hear this and immediately reach for explanations. A misprint, a coincidence, a tired man on a night shift letting his imagination run sideways. And those explanations are reasonable. They deserve their space. But Aldric kept those gloves. He never worked the overnight route again, and he reportedly told one colleague that the thing haunting him was not the cold hand or the old ticket. It was that she had smiled at him, warmly, genuinely, like she was grateful someone had finally noticed she was there. Whatever you believe, something about that image stays with you. A presence desperate to be acknowledged. A journey with no clear ending. Some passengers, it seems,